Now, I will talk about how to add extra XYZ assignment to Canvas after the integration. So let's say, um, where's my express? Here. Let's say after you already integrated the entire um, course from the XYZ here, and you just say, oh, you want to create an extra assignment. Let's say you're gonna add a segment here, and let's say review exam. Let's say that, and then you can just create um, by the way that did I show in here? Let me see. Oh, I didn't have like a I can show you in this. So I can also show you guys like create an assignment here. So for assignment as a homework, I usually keep it open for ungrade practice after due time. Um, for quickly set up, you can set up it as some other assignment here, but you can also set up as from detail here. So you can display style one question at a time or the whole, something like that. It's up to you. Submitting time, if it is homework, you should do quiz, so the quiz better. For homework, usually we should leave it at like a lot of 10. I would say 20 or even more if you want. And I mean, if you want to have penalty, you can do that. I would like to give them like 3 tries for each question, for each version of question. Like, so that means what? That means one question they can do like 3 answer. And if these 3 answer wrong, they will have to use another version of that question. All right, so you may have to, I mean, you will just ignore all these, right? Or you can choose changing that, but I'm mostly gonna ignore it. Um, for display, I use a assignment name. If you want to shuffle the question, you can change that. If you want show work, I don't really um I don't really go with this unless it's necessary problem. But I recommend maybe if it is a written exam or written homework, you should let them do it in paper better because typing on XYZ should not be a good idea. So we can skip all this. If you want to allow them some using some late pass, you can do that. But since you integrate this into the canvas, then no. And this is mostly for the quiz. So you can ignore that. It have time limits, it have password if you want to make sure no one can access without the permission. Help and hint. If it is homework style or reviews things, you should have these. All right. If it not, it is like a quiz or exam, you should not have this one. You can, you should always, yes, for this one to make sure they show the entry tip, like what kind of things they expect student to put in there, like integer or something like that. I would always have scientific calculator for my student. You can also put the graphing calculator if you want. Okay. And now, I mean, for these two, you can just ignore it. Since you integrate it into the Canvas. Group assignment. This one I have tried very few times, but it's a little bit complicated. I would not recommend you touch it. So just create assignment. And now you can add new question here by either you go by from some assignment that you want. For example, I use last few assignment and I choose some problem from each assignment. You can preview it if you want before you choose. And then after you choose, then add it. Now the assignment already have 3 questions. You can add more if you want. So now you already have a review exam one assignment here, and however, it will not appear on the canvas. Yeah. So, and you want to integrate this only into the canvas right now. So you're gonna go ahead and click export and change it to be select individual export. Click the review exam one and then go down to here. Make sure check all these 3 and this guy. Then I download again. Okay, so now you will come back to the canvas and do the same step for integrate, import, select, canvas course export package. This is the newest one. It's going to name the same, but make sure you choose the correct one, right? Should be the this one. This one was old one. This one new one. Right. Now on content again, import. You have to wait for a few minutes. Okay, completed. Now let's come back and check if there is any issue. Sometimes it have issue, sometimes it doesn't have. Let's see. So let's say click on the review. And here we go. It's appear right away. You may have to change the due time to make sure it's good. So let's say Still time. Change to be to the 4. Save. Save. So that's going to be the review exam. You now can go ahead and get out. I would always check that assignment after doing integration, and I also will check some other assignment to make sure, like maybe 1 or 2 other assignment. Yeah, so if it's appear like this, it work. Okay, so that's all about it. Okay, I already cover how to add extra XYZ assignment to Canvas after integration. We'll see you later.